Okay, so let's get into it. We're talking about resilience today. That basic but really vital ability to get back up when life knocks you down.
Exactly. It's more than just getting up, though, isn't it? It's about bouncing back, maybe even stronger.
Right. Like think about learning something tough. Riding a bike, maybe?
Yeah, good example.
You fall off, you stumble. Feels awful at first, but something inside makes you, try again.
That's it. That's the resilience kicking in, learning from the wobble, adjusting.
And that's what we want to unpack today, how that works.
Well, it's key to understand it's not just about being stoic or just toughing it out.
Okay.
Life genuinely does throw curveballs, can feel like a storm sometimes. Resilience is like your internal weatherproofing.
I like that. Weatherproofing. So it lets you handle the wind and rain, essentially.
Pretty much. It lets you adapt, find your balance again after things get turbulent. It's that recovery process.
Yeah, totally relatable. Think about losing a game you really cared about.
Oh, yeah. That sting of disappointment.
Exactly. But resilience isn't getting stuck there, feeling sorry for yourself. It's choosing to look at why you lost.
What could you do differently?
Right. And then getting back out there. It's seeing setbacks not as like the final word, but just part of the story.
And that mindset shift, that has huge implications for your life overall. It's not just about getting through bad patches.
How so?
Well, it really changes how you interact with everything. You get better at managing stress, for one.
Makes sense. You've seen worse, you've handled it.
Precisely. And your confidence grows because you build this track record of overcoming stuff. You start to trust yourself more.
And that probably makes you less scared of trying new things, less fear of failing.
Absolutely crucial. That fear holds so many people back. Resilience helps diminish it.
So it basically frees you up to go after bigger things, chase those dreams.
That's the potential, yes. Taking those risks feels more manageable.
Okay, so this is clearly important stuff. How do we actually build it? Strengthen this skill?
Yeah.
Because it is a skill, right? Not just something you're born with.
Great question. And yes, absolutely a skill. Encouragingly, it can be developed. One of the core ways is working on your mindset, making it more positive.
Okay. The glass half full idea.
Sort of, but maybe more actively. Think of your mind like a garden.
A garden?
Yeah. What you plant, what you tend to, that's what grows. If you focus on positive thoughts, gratitude, those flourish.
So actively choosing positive thoughts, like gratitude journaling, that kind of
Exactly. Even just taking a moment each day, think of 3 things you're genuinely thankful for. Small things count.
Sounds simple, but I can see how that might shift your focus over time.
It really can. It trains your brain to spot the good. And that links to another huge piece, your support system.
Right. Friends, family, the people who have your back.
Definitely. Having strong connections is like a buffer zone when things get tough.
It helps to talk things through, doesn't it?
Hugely. Sharing what you're feeling with people you trust. It's not weak, it's smart, it gives you perspective, emotional release, makes you feel less alone.
Like an anchor, you said. In a storm.
Yeah, exactly that. Keeps you grounded. Then there's the practical side, like setting goals.
Ah, okay. But not massive, overwhelming goals.
Well, you can have big goals, but the key is breaking them down, like climbing a mountain.
You don't just leap to the summit.
Right. It's about the steps, setting realistic, smaller goals you can actually achieve along the way.
And celebrating those little wins.
So important. Each small success builds momentum. It reinforces that feeling of, I can do this, even when the big goal seems far off.
But inevitably, you're going to hit setbacks. Things will go wrong.
Of course. Happens to everyone. The difference is how you frame it. Remember Thomas Edison?
The light bulb guy. All those failures.
Exactly. He didn't see them as failures, did he? He famously said something like, he found 10,000 ways that didn't work.
Ah, that's a great reframe.
It's brilliant. Each failure was just data. Information moving him closer. That perspective shift, seeing setbacks as learning opportunities, that's pure resilience.
So instead of, oh no, I failed, it's, okay, what did I learn here?
Precisely. That question changes everything.
We also can't forget basic self-care in all this, right?
Oh, absolutely fundamental. You can't run on empty. It's like a car needing fuel.
Sleep, good food, exercise, the usual suspect.
The essentials, they give you the energy, the mental clarity you need to cope when stress hits. You're maintaining your resources.
Okay. What about change? Life loves throwing unexpected turns.
Being adaptable is key. Think of a river.
How it flows around rocks.
Exactly. It doesn't just stop or try to smash through them. It adjusts its course. Resilience involves that kind of flexibility, being willing to adapt your plans.
Rather than being rigid and breaking.
Right. And linked to that Edison idea is how we view failure itself.
Go on.
Think about a toddler learning to walk. They fall constantly.
All the time. Bump, wobble, down they go.
But do they just give up? Say, guess walking isn't for me?
No. They just pull themselves up and try again.
That's resilience in its purest form. Learning through trial and error. Each fall is just feedback. We kind of unlearn that as adults sometimes.
True. We get scared of looking silly or failing.
Which is why developing problem-solving skills is also vital.
How does that fit in?
Well, when a big challenge hits, it can feel overwhelming. Breaking it down helps.
Like the goals thing,
Yeah.
smaller pieces.
Yeah. Treat it like a puzzle. Focus on solving one small part at a time. Brainstorm solutions. Have a process. It makes the whole thing less daunting.
Okay, that makes sense. Like tackling it systematically.
And finally, something internal. Watch your self-talk.
The inner critic.
That voice can be brutal. Those negative thoughts, I can't do this, I'm not good enough, they actively undermine resilience.
So you need to challenge them.
Actively. Patch them and consciously replace them with something more positive, more realistic, like affirmations. I am capable. I can handle this.
It sounds like cognitive behavioral therapy almost. Changing the thought patterns.
There's overlap, for sure. It's about deliberately shifting that internal narrative. It can be incredibly powerful.
Wow. Okay. So bringing it all together, it's clear this isn't a quick fix. Building resilience takes time.
It's definitely a journey, not a destination. It needs patience. And self-compassion, too. Don't beat yourself up if you stumble.
They acknowledge the progress, right?
Yeah.
Even small steps.
Absolutely crucial. Celebrate those wins. It keeps you going and reinforces those resilient habits.
Maybe it helps to look back sometimes. Think about a tough time you already got through.
That's a great exercise. Reflect on it. How did you cope? What strengths did you use? You probably already have shown resilience.
Yeah, reminding yourself, I've handled hard things before.
It builds that confidence for whatever comes next. Because ultimately, resilience really is like a muscle.
The more you use it,
The stronger it gets. You genuinely have that capacity inside you to bounce back, learn, keep moving forward, maybe even wiser.
that's a really empowering thought.
And so maybe something for you listening to consider. What's just one small thing, one intentional step you could take starting today? Something to actively nurture your own resilience.